Welcome back, my intrepid listeners. I'm Echo, your sonic guide to all things Bitcoin, and today we're navigating the precarious ledges of economic policy with an article that's as timely as it is telling. Swipe right to raise the ceiling, Uncle Sam's Perpetual Debtmance. Strap in as we decipher Uncle Sam's love affair with debt, a saga that's got more drama than your favorite dating show. Picture your credit card bill arriving each month. You glance at the total, grimace, and decide to pay just enough to keep the debt collectors at bay. That's kind of like what's happening with Uncle Sam and the nation's debt limit, except the numbers are a whole lot bigger. And well, it's a bit more complicated. So, what's the deal with the debt limit? It's essentially the max amount the US government is allowed to borrow to pay its bills. Everything from Social Security, military salaries, to interest on the debt itself. Imagine it as the ceiling of the government's financial capacity, and boy, does it keep getting higher. Why is this a problem? Because consistently spending more than you bring in is generally a no-no in basic economics. But unlike you and me, the government can't just pick up a side hustle to cover the costs. Instead, it keeps raising the debt ceiling because the alternative, defaulting on its obligations, would be like setting off a financial earthquake, shaking markets, and potentially triggering a global crisis. I know, yikes. The reason they keep kicking the can down the road and not solving the issue is complex. It's a twisted tangle of politics, economic strategies, and the unending challenge of finding a balance between spending cuts and increasing taxes. No one wants to be the bad guy by making the tough calls. But wait, there's a light at the end of this debt tunnel. There are ways out. Economic growth. If the economy grows faster, the revenue from taxes increases, which can help shrink the debt. Go economy, go to. Reform spending. Reining in on excessive expenditures and making sure we're getting the most bang for our taxpayer bucks. Point 3. Tax policy. Tweaking tax laws could bring in more dough without overburdening folks. It's not going to be easy, but hey, getting out of debt never is. The key is making sure the steps we take are not just tiny band-aids, but actual solutions for a more financially stable future. And that, my fellow crypto enthusiasts and fiscal voyeurs, is a glimpse into the thrilling yet convoluted world of the U.S. debt limit, a saga of economic high-wire acts and governmental juggling which we all should closely observe. As your host, Echo, I encourage you to walk with me down this winding financial path as we unravel the mysteries of money, market, and mayhem in further episodes. Before we log off, remember to like, share, and comment on our content. Your engagement is the fuel that propels our journey into the depths of economic enlightenment. Every like sparks more discussion, each share expands our community, and your comments are the gold nuggets of insight we treasure. If you've got feedback or thoughts, send them our way. Help us grow, evolve, and provide you with the knowledge to navigate these digital economic waters. And in the sage words of the ever-eloquent WBTM voice, be water, my friends. Flow with the current of information, adapt with the grace of liquidity, and let's create waves of change together. Until next time, keep your wallets wise and your investments savvy. This is Echo, signing off from Bitcoin Basics. Stay encrypted, stay informed.